And with that, the trailer is all hooked up and ready to roll.
One more thing.
Oh yeah, we gotta get Starlink off the roof. The time has come to prep the truck and the trailer for the first trip of the season. This trip isn't about adventures and stuff like that. We're actually going to do some business. The trailer has to have the gray tank inspected and repaired, so because we blew it out again. And the other thing is it's Mom's 93rd birthday, so that's going to be a wonderful trip. In the meantime, we need to dewinterize the trailer and get it all ready for travel, and we need to do repairs and maintenance on the truck. It needs fuel filters and probably an oil change. I'm not sure. What are you doing out there, Brett?
Well, one of the two anyway.
Yeah, one of them won't come off.
Yeah, I need a wrench with a better grip for the rear fuel filter. So, not a huge deal. Just gotta wait for my neighbor to get home because he's got every tool in the world.
Brent hooked up the trailer with the power cord, and he has put out the slides and filled the water tank with water so we don't have hoses lying out. And I put all the curtains up inside, so let's go have a look. Kind of smells like antifreeze in here. I got power hooked up, so let's turn on the lights. So a couple of cupboards are still open. I'm gonna have to clean the floors again before we bring in the slides, because we've been walking in here with our shoes. It's kind of a nuisance to take your shoes off every time you come in when you're in and out, in and out. Anyway, so all the curtains are back up, nice and fresh and clean. And I gave everything a little dust around them. I put the dog's blankets on the couch. They came in here and they kind of looked at me like, Mom, something's missing. So we are going to be sleeping in the trailer while we take it in for service. We have one chore we have to do because we took the mattress out of here. And well, the bed won't stay down with any weight on it. And we put it inside. So we're going to buy a mattress just for the trailer. And because the one we have inside is quite expensive. So we're going to buy a little less expensive one for the trailer, because we're not going to be using it as much as we were before. Anyways, I have some paint touch-ups to do. We're going to do that when I come back. And these box springs got to go. We put them in here for storage because we didn't have room in the cooter. So, I put some things in the bathroom already, some towels. When we defrosted, everything was fine. Defrosted. Dewinterized. Everything was fine. Except for my bathroom sink, or faucet. So it was leaking out the top of it. So Brent's seeing if we can maybe get a replacement on warranty, or maybe there's a ring that he can get to. It's a work in progress. So today's an outside day because it's nice and sunny outside, and we'll get back to you on what's going on with that. Okay, as I was saying, we took down the underbelly to investigate why the gray tank was spewing water every which way when the dump valve was closed. So I was supposed to help him. Oops, I was busy doing something else. Brent has taped this up because the first attempt didn't work. It's recording.
Hello. This is kind of a weird angle. Anyways, so I did have to drop the underbelly. And this is right where the axles are, of course, as you can plainly see. The gray tank that was the issue was directly above this front axle. It's the rear gray tank, just directly up. And I tried to pull all the screws out of the side here, pretty much from the back of the trailer to just in front of the door where I'm currently laying. Here's the stairs. So I dropped all the underbelly, got in there, tried to get some pictures, and the tanks are so tight in there between cross beams, I couldn't get any decent pictures. So what I ended up doing after I dropped the entire underbelly on this one side was just underneath here. See that's all sag. I saw that previously somebody had retaped this section. So what I did, I cut a couple holes in the tape to open up roughly a 12-inch by 12-inch area, and I was able to get my hands up with a camera and just take a couple pictures of the tops of the tank. That's all I needed, because it was where the tank from the kitchen sink, or the pipe from the kitchen sink, goes down into the gray tank, and where it actually goes into the tank, it had separated right there. And I don't know if the tank had dropped a little bit or if it was just something to do with the connection there. It is the second time this has happened on this rig. First time was warranty, and that was, I think, after probably about 3 years, 2 or 3 years of owning it. It was during the heat dome in 2021, my wife says. Okay, anyways, so this one, we were just parked at our property here, and it was like almost midnight. Miriam's doing dishes, because that's the last thing she does at night. And it woke me up, because I heard the crack and the crunch, and then the water gushing out from underneath the trailer. So we figured out what the problem was after a couple hours of trials and tribulations of trying to get a good angle on the tank. This is covered by extended warranty, so we are taking it in. Traveland, those guys are really good to us, and they're accommodating as much as they can be. A lot of big companies don't do that. Traveland RV and Langley, they're A1 in my books.
Another job that sort of needs done. I think it needs done. Is the truck. She has not been washed since we left the Lower Mainland. So 6 months, well, 5.5, worth of grime, snow. They don't use salt up here. All over the truck, and I'm gonna change the way it looks. Well, that's a way cleaner truck. You have to go through and find all the spots I missed, because I always miss some spots. And I gotta take the mats to the back of the truck, and there's a lot of stuff under there. You should have seen what was in behind that toolbox in there. Ugh, what a mess. Never do that again. Well, I almost forgot to do a little bit of update on what's been going on. So I kind of opened up the trailer today, and we have to remember to take our Starlink down off the trailer. It's an ideal location. Tomorrow morning we leave, so we've been cleaning things up underneath and cleaning things inside. We've been in and out of the trailer and loading up things we think we need to take with us. And we don't have our ottoman. We usually would put the ottoman in this space. We don't have it. We also don't have a full fridge. We can still get in one side of the fridge. We've got a few little items in there. Let's take this out of here for now. And I think we might forego the cooler situation. Anyways, I came in here. Brent asked me to pull the slides in. I just cleaned the floor, loaded things in I thought we needed. I really don't know what else to do. I just have this horrible feeling that, I'm forgetting something. So I did hang. We don't have a mattress on the bed, so we gotta put some weight on that to keep it down while we're traveling. Oop. Oh, light. So I put my clothes in a suitcase. I hung a few of my pants up in my jacket that I just washed. I didn't feel like it was totally dry, although it feels, everything in here is cold. I didn't bother putting things into drawers and that sort of thing. We're only gone for a couple of days. So I packed everything into a suitcase and tossed the suitcase into the closet. Figured it's gone a few days. It's not like we're going for months on end. And we're not going to really be in the trailer that much anyways, because it's going into the shop. Anyway, so the trailer is all locked up and ready to go. Brent checked air pressure and checked grease and all the wonderful things. When he pardon me. When he gets home from work today, he will hook the truck up. I dropped him off today because I wanted to take the garbage away and make sure we didn't have any garbage in our bin outside, and I didn't want to lock it up, so it was pretty much full anyways, and took that away. All that stuff is done. We didn't get to taking our bottles and cans to the depot the other day because when I went to down to Creston, they're closed on Mondays. I'm like, I got there. Oh yeah, they're closed. And we're hooking up to the truck for the first time in 6 months.
Kind of a strange thing. Feels kind of weird.
Want me to go down there?
Okay.
Want me to go down there?
That's fine.
And just gotta put the bars on and we'll be ready to go. And she's all hooked up and ready to go. Almost. I like how you put that bar away first, Brent.
Yeah.
We may have lost one or two. One for sure.
Actually, I've lost one. I've lost one bar, twice.
Yeah.
Found it the first time, second time, gone.
Yeah.
And I actually picked this up off a guy at the Washington State Rally last year. And he said he never uses it. So I bought him some of his special beers that he liked, and everybody's happy.
Yeah. Hey, where's Wrigley?
Right here.
Okay, good. So our power cords are not going in the usual spot. They're gonna hold down the bed. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
So we have extension extra cord.
We have a 50-foot extension cord. And bear in mind that it's 50 amp, so it is not light by any stretch of the imagination. And since we do not have a mattress here, we took the mattress that we were living on in the trailer in the cabin. So this is a perfect paperweight, or well, a weight,
There you go.
to hold down the clamshell, I guess, for the underbed storage. Is that going to hit the mirror? That end?
I don't think so. It might if it moves.
Okay, well, just tuck it over into the corner then. Or even put it underneath this.
It's okay.
Okay.
Hopefully the prongs don't get bent.
Oh, they won't.
It shouldn't. Oh goodness. Let's go into the lights. And with that, the trailer is all hooked up and ready to roll.
One more thing.
Oh yeah, we gotta get Starlink off the roof.
Look up. Look way up. That's our Starlink base. It's on top of the trailer.
Yeah. Okay, you gonna go get that then?
Yeah, I may as well. And we can set
And
it
then
on
we
that.
can pull the chocks and
Well, this one I can probably pull right now.
maybe pull it out of its hole.
Get the mud out of it.
I added the rocks to the ground beside the trailer after we were parked. So the one tire looks like it's sunk, but it didn't.
No, it does not. It might, but I couldn't figure out how.
But in the meantime, we need to do a little bit of, we need to do winterize it. Oh my God. Again.